Sahana vavatu, sahana bunaktu, saha viryam karavavahai, tejasvina vaditamastu vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hello Sangha, welcome to day 15. I thought we'd finish our final day in the sun with the same chant that we began with on the 1st of January, which is the Sahana Vavatu. Hopefully your learning has been productive and that there's been no animosity. That's what that chant means, okay? So let's get straight into it. We'll get our bodies moving. It's the final one in the sun, which is nice. And tomorrow we'll be inside there. The practices will be shared from inside. Okay, let's start lying on our back. Like we regularly do, tuning our bodies in, letting your hips relax, your back relax. I think this is the first time in 15 days that I've actually been on a flat surface. Let your hands rest by your sides, and as you inhale, reach all the way up and over. Exhale slowly back down. So if you've got another way of tuning in, allow yourself to tune in any way that feels good for you. Slowly up and over with every inhale. And then press your feet into the ground and inhale, let your hips come up. If you like that heel lift a couple of days ago, let your heels come up and down too if you want to, and slowly coming down. And try this at least once, maybe twice more. Just try and work out what your body needs from it today, seeing how things feel, seeing how your body responds, and then do everything together. As you inhale, your arms go up and over, your hips rise, and as you exhale, your arms come back down, your hips come back down. You can do the snow angel movement if you want to. Maybe we'll get some sun or some snow in January, who knows. Prakriti, everything changes. Anicca, everything changes. And then from there, let your hips come down. Hug your knees to your chest, taking your hips away from your head. Let your left foot rest on the floor, your right foot over your left thigh, spread out both arms. And like we did one of the days, let your foot come down to one side, relax and let it go. Then bring it back up and then press into the foot that's left on the floor and lift your hips. And let them come down, okay? And try that one more time that side, letting your foot come down and then lifting your hips up, using one leg. Good, and then untangle. If you want to do more, do more. Place your right foot on the floor, your left foot over your right thigh, spread out both arms. Let your foot gently come out to the side. Float it back up. Press that foot that's on the floor down and let your hips come up and down. And then out again. And back up again. And push down and let your hips come up and down. Untangle, hug both knees towards you. Taking your hips away from your head, roll out to one side, push into the ground and come to a seated position, shuffling your hips a little bit further back. Let your fingertips come in front of your shins. As you inhale, lift up. As you exhale, release. Okay, so your bigger movements, if you can do them on an exhale, you're maybe going to go a little deeper. Take your hands back behind you, squeeze your shoulder blades together, move from side to side, forwards and backwards. See how that feels. Inhale up with your left hand. Try and touch the sky. Maybe rotate that hand around. Seeing your shoulders, your chest, and then bring that hand to your opposite knee. And then allow yourself to turn. Inhale, reach up with both arms, and exhale, turn the other way. Inhale, we're reaching. Thank you. Exhale, turn. Inhale, we're reaching. Exhale, turn. Inhale, reach up again. Shake off, get nice and loose. Let your left hand come by your side. Inhale up through your right arm and rotate. Reach in and rotating. Okay. Slide the lower hand away, soften your elbow and reach over towards this side. Inhale, reach up, slide the lower hand away and reach. Maybe try and get your shoulder back a little bit. Try one more time either side. Inhale high, exhale over. Inhale high, exhale over. Come back to the center, see what's changed when you inhale, and then you exhale, slowly going forward. I always find that my head can get a little bit lower, but maybe that's just me. Walk your hands back, bring your feet flat out in front, a little wider than hip width, and let your knees drift from side to side. So nothing, our practice is never forced, you know, it's never a fight, you know, but that doesn't mean we're blasé or, you know, laissez-faire about it. And then come to the center, bring the soles of both feet together, take your hands underneath your thighs and see if you can lift your feet up. Lift them a little bit higher. If that feels okay, take your hands away. If that feels okay, lift your feet a little higher. Okay. Send your chest forward and your shoulders back into Navasana, boat posture, and then hug both knees in towards you. Try and keep the breath smooth if you're doing that, okay? Bring your hands forward. Bring your knees towards the center. And let your shoulders go from side to side, your hips go from side to side. See how that feels. Start to add some cat and cow, like we did earlier in the month. Gently releasing your body up and down, whatever feels right for you, okay? When you're ready, reach out with your left foot, and we're going to put the toes of our left foot on the floor. Turn to the right and inhale up with your right hand. Exhale, let it come down. Bring your left foot forward outside your left hand. And when it gets there, take a lean towards it and then drift back. See if you can circle things around, forwards and backwards. See how things feel for you today. Good. And then take your left foot back again and align with your left hand and your left hip. And again, inhale up with your right hand. This time, slide your right hand through between your left hand and your left toes. Threading the needle through here. Inhale, come all the way back up again. And exhale, let your hand come down. Bring your right foot forward again. Tuck underneath the toes of your back foot. Move your heel backwards, sink your hips down. Turn to your left leg, inhale up with your left hand. Exhale, let it come down. Let your back knee come down. Send your left leg back, your knee underneath your hip. And again, just do some spinal movements that feel nutritious for you, okay? Good, keeping your left knee on the ground. Take your right foot back and put your toes on the floor. This time, inhale up through your left hand. And exhale, let it come down. Bring your right foot outside your right hand. Take a lean in towards it, a little circle around, forwards, backwards. See how things feel for you. And then take your right foot back again, toes on the floor. Inhale up through your left hand. And exhale, thread the needle all the way between your right hand and your right toes. Inhale, come all the way back up again. Exhale, let that hand rest. Bring your foot outside your right hand again. Tuck underneath the toes of your back foot. Move your heel towards the back of the room. Sink your hips and inhale up with your right hand. Exhale, let it come down. Let your back knee come down. Your front leg go back. Both knees go wide. Touch your big toes together. Hips towards your heels. Elbows towards the floor. Forehead towards the floor. Lift your head, lift your elbows, walk your hands back towards your knees, bring your knees closer together and let your hips rest on your heels. Good. Little lunge forward, left foot, inhale up with both arms, Exhale, go wide and sink your hips. Inhale up, a little bit back. Exhale, come forward, frame your foot, and just a knee bend here, backwards and forwards. So just try and cover a lot of the movements that we have covered this month, okay? And then send both arms up again, inhale up, and shake off. Let your left foot come back, and your hips come down. Taking your right foot forward, inhale up with both arms, exhale, go wide, sink in your hips, inhale up, a little bit back, exhale, come forward, frame your foot, and again, straightening and bending your knee. Good, when you're ready, inhale up with both arms again, and shake off, get nice and loose. Roll your shoulders, send your right leg back, send your hips towards your heels. Try and relax into that a little bit. Good. If you feel super comfortable, you can go further back and maybe even let your knees come up and down. Or maybe even push into the floor with your hands and let your hips come up and down. So a little baby camel. I've said before, I'm not a fan of Ustrasana, the camel posture, the way it's regularly taught and practiced. Seems like it's not so healthy for a lot of people's backs. Bring your hands forward and see if you can push into the floor and get to a squat position. And from your squat, let your elbows rest on your knees. So for me, my heels are always up when I squat. Might be the same for you. And then let your knees go from side to side. Good. Seeing how that feels for you. Left hand down. Inhale, open up with your right arm. Exhale, let it come down. Inhale, open up with your opposite arm. Exhale, let it come down. One more time either side. Inhale, go high. Exhale, down. Inhale, go high. Exhale, down. Both hands, both feet on the floor. Lift your hips. And then drop your hips. Okay, lift your hips. Lean towards your thighs. And then sink your hips. Try that maybe one more time. Lift your hips. Back to Malasana. And then into Uttanasana, and then Ardha Uttanasana by bringing your hands and your shins, sending your head forward, your hips back, and your heels down. Take a couple of smooth breaths here. Just let everything settle, and then bend your knees, and inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. And as you exhale, shake off, get nice and loose. Shake off your legs, shake off your arms. Point both feet forward. Bring your hands towards your heart. And move your thumbs forward into your heart. And then heel lifts. Heels come up. Squeezing them together. Heels come up. And down. Up. And down. Good. Turn your palms face out. Inhale, reaching all the way up towards the sky. Clasp your hands, push your palms up. And gently drift one way. Back to the center. Drift the other way. Back to the center. Good. One way, other way. Maybe looking up underneath your armpit. One way, another way. And then back to the center. Shake everything off. Get nice and loose. And roll through your shoulders once again. Let's take a wider stance. Turn both sets of toes out. Bend your knees, sink your hips into horse stance. Squeezing your hips forward, your knees back. Your palms come together and we're sinking down. We're breathing here. We're making a connection with the outside edge of each foot. Breathing. Keeping it smooth. When you're ready, inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, wide, bend your knees and sink your hips. Hands back together. Lengthening up, sinking down. Okay, so that oxymoron of sinking and lengthening. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, coming wide and sinking down again. If this is getting too much for your legs, just straighten your legs. One last time. Inhale all the way up. Exhale wide. This time just relax. So don't go too low and sweep your arms from side to side. Nice and loose through your arms, maybe tap your shoulders if you want to, one way, another way. Good. Bring your hands to rest in your thighs and drift your weight from side to side. So we'll explore, there's a little sequence we can do with this that we'll explore in the coming days. But just touch inside one side and the other side at the moment. One side, other side, and then maybe both hands. Both hands reach. Both hands reach. When you're ready, come back to the center, bring your hands on your thighs, and come up. Whoop. Step in with both feet. Take your weight onto your left foot. Turn your right foot out. Slide it in. Lift it up. Bring both hands together. So let's do a tree as our final standing posture. And then let's make our tree a little more active. So bring your knee up a little higher and just move it around. So you're challenging your balance a little, okay? And then shake off your leg, shake it around you, forwards and backwards. If you need to use your hands to balance, okay? But it's really good to challenge your balance. This standing leg is doing so much work. It's doing work when we do this, when we just stand, but it's actually becoming even more strong and even more proprioceptive when we're challenging it a little. Bring that foot down. Turn the other foot out, slide it in, bring it up, get into tree, lengthen up. And when you're ready, bring that knee up and just start to maybe circle it around. Maybe circle your lower leg around. Maybe shake it off, round and behind you. Good. See how this feels for you. Maybe getting your arms involved, just getting a little like crazy with your movement, just so your balance isn't something that starts to diminish as we get older, right? We really want to keep our balance. You don't want to be walking like you don't trust your balance, you know? You want to be walking like you have beautiful balance. Okay, hopefully there's nobody watching me on the beach, strutting about. Bring your legs forward, shake off. Cross at your ankles. If you get something, I mean, you can roll up a yoga mat, you know, and place that underneath your hips. Yeah, whatever you need to do. Find something so that your knees are a little lower. This is not ideal for me, for my knees to be high. They're not that high, but like I like them really grounded. Place your hands on your abdomen and take a couple of breaths here. Place your hands on your heart, take a couple of breaths here. And then gently come to Shavasana. Bring your whole body to rest on the ground. Heels to each corner of the mat. Arms out wide, letting your feet flop out. And take some gentle, slow breaths here. And allow yourself as long as you need to rest here today. Try and let go. Try and really surrender your body to the support of the ground underneath. This moment is the only moment we have. So surrender to it. Let go of yesterday's moments or this morning's moments. And let go of any moments that you're worried about to come. Just be in this moment. And then gently, whenever you're ready, you can stay there longer, or you can move your fingers, move your toes, stretch out, hug your knees, even lie on your side and let your head rest on your arm. And take a couple of breaths here, relaxing into this position. And gently come back to a seated position. We'll finish with the Shanti mantra. So wish yourself peace, I wish you peace, I wish myself peace. Stillness and peace inside. So that everything else that happens externally is not so affecting. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you, everyone. It's been beautiful to chat with you indirectly through this medium. I haven't actually really spoke to anybody this week apart from some people at home, so I feel like I'm in this relationship with the cameras and effectively you guys when you do this. So thank you for your practice. Though the next practices will be from Scotland and inside. So yeah, have a great day today, or if you're off to your bed, sleep well. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.